Welcome everyone. We're going to start with just a couple of quick tips on getting set up for soap carving. So tools, you need a plate. Trust me on this one. It can be a paper plate, regular plate, but it's going to catch all the little crumbles from your bar of soap and keep your workstation nice and clean. So get a plate. Not everyone will have carving tools at home. I don't have carving tools. So here are some household items that will work really well for carving. Paper clips are fantastic tools. Toothpicks. I have a bobby pin. Maybe you have something else. A pencil will work really great for digging into the soap. You're going to want a butter knife. I've got just a plastic one. You can use a metal one. And if you have a craft knife, they work really well. But please just be super careful, obviously, because they are quite sharp. All right, let's get started. Before you start carving, you are going to need a template. So you're welcome to please print off the one that I've put in our course shell. If you don't have a printer, you can always trace your bar of soap. So I have designed these to be the exact size as a regular bar of ivory soap. But if you don't have ivory or you don't have a printer, you can create your own template just by tracing your bar of soap onto a regular sheet of paper. You just basically want to get a box that is the same size as your soap. Okay, so whether you're using the printed template or your own, the most valuable piece of information I can give you when planning your drawing is make sure it fills the box. You can see in the example here that the outline touches the outside of the box. If you draw something really small inside this box, not only are you going to have a lot of wasted soap, but you're also more likely to break something that is really small. It's a lot easier to fill this box completely with your drawing touching as much of the outer edge as possible. So when you're designing whatever it is you're choosing that you think you want to carve, keep in mind that it is probably the best idea to have the drawing touch the outer edges of the box. Another helpful tip, when you're drawing this, not only do you want it to fill the outer edge, but don't draw anything that has really long skinny pieces. So nothing with really long arms or really long legs, because when you go to carve, you're going to find that it's really difficult to remove the extra soap around the outside without breaking off those appendages. Okay, the very last thing that I want to make you aware of is when you are ready to start carving and you've got your template drawn on here and you're ready to go, please see the other videos. But one thing I want to make you aware of, students always start cutting big pieces of soap right away. And you don't want to do that because it's going to end up cracking your soap. So take it slow, take a little bit of soap at a time, and you'll see it's a lot easier to carve a little bit at a time than it is to take off really big pieces. So you can use a knife for cutting away large chunks of soap. You can use this paper clip. It is really great if you have areas that need to be sort of dug out. It makes really nice smooth indentations. You can use your toothpick for drawing fine lines. Anything like that. It works really good. So anything that will make marks, you can use to carve your soap. Once your carving is done, you do have the option of taking a brush, like a paintbrush or a makeup brush, and you can really use it. You can dip it in water and kind of smooth the surface of your bar of soap, and it really does help to kind of get rid of some of those crumbles that come from carving. So please keep in mind, if you have a brush, you're also welcome to use it. If not, you can take your finger, get some water, and really smooth your finished sculpture when you are done. It works really well.